Come with me, Jake Turner, as I travel the back roads talking with your neighbors and crop experts about best practices in weed control in soybeans. All you need is a minute, and Authority Minute. In this episode of Authority Minute, I'm on the road to Salisbury, Missouri to talk with Charles Henke about how Authority herbicide lets him harvest beans, not weeds. Hey, Charles.
Hey.
Hey, thanks for having us.
Yep.
The place is great, and we really appreciate talking with you. So, how long have you been using Authority now?
About 5 years.
So, about 5 years ago, what happened that made you decide that you needed it?
Well, we had kind of a disaster with waterhemp. Our the glyphosate didn't quite work like we wanted it to, and it was a disaster.
So you went to Authority.
Yeah.
And how did things change?
Well, the next year we had a clean field. It wasn't an issue.
Anybody make any comments about the difference in your field?
Yeah, actually, one of the applicators, he called me, and whenever he was spraying the field, he asked me, he said, "Why am I out here?"
So that was a little bit better even than you'd hoped for, right?
Yeah, yeah.
What are some of the other benefits you've seen early in the year around planting, and then later on in the year with your weed management?
Well, with using the fall burn down, we start with a clean field in the spring, and then we put Authority down at planting, so we have almost a clean field when we post the glyphosate.
And then with Mother Nature throws you a turn, does that give you some more options?
And when Mother Nature throws a turn, we got a couple extra weeks to work with.
And is that pretty valuable for you?
Yeah, very valuable.
Then at the tail end of the year, how do things change? Anything different?
Well, when you're combining, you're not combining weeds, you're combining beans.
Excellent. That's what you're going for. So I understand you got some new acreage.
Yeah, we recently had the opportunity to purchase a piece of ground that lay next to us, and we'll be expanding there.
And can you tell me about how what's been going on there is different than what you're planning on doing with it?
Well, in the past, the previous tenant didn't use a pre-emerge, and there's some weed pressure.
Would you mind showing them to me?
Sure, let's go.
So, Charles, this is the field you just acquired?
Right.
All righty. So what have we got going on here?
Mainly henbit and a few other winter annuals.
And this hasn't been treated?
No.
So what are you going to do to take care of this?
We'll burn it down this fall.
And then you're switching to soybeans next season, right?
Correct.
And how you'll deal with that?
We'll put Authority down and whenever we plant.
Gotcha. Let's take a look at a clean field, huh?
Thanks.
So Charles, you're saying 5 years ago you were overrun with waterhemp.
Yeah.
Well, this field seems pretty clean to me.
Yep.
What's the difference?
Well, Authority's been working.
Well, thanks so much. I mean, the difference between this and that other field, pretty significant.
Yeah.
But I'm betting you have to get back to work.
Sure do.
All right, well, let's get you a ride.
All right, thanks.
Charles is back to work, and I got to get back on the road. Remember, you can check out other episodes of the Authority Minute at authorityminute.com and leave your thoughts there as well. This is Jake Turner saying, see you when you have a minute, and Authority Minute.